Breaking news from Fast Daily News. Israel and Iran exchange new strikes. As uncertainty surrounds potential U.S. talks, the Middle East is at a critical crossroads. Israel and Iran are locked in an intensifying exchange of military strikes, defying international calls for de-escalation. Even as the fighting continues, a fragile shadow of diplomacy plays out behind closed doors. Israeli defense forces have launched high-impact airstrikes targeting Iranian military and nuclear infrastructure. In response, Iran has fired barrages of ballistic missiles and drones at Israeli cities. Sirens have become a daily reality in Tel Aviv and Arad, while Israel's Iron Dome and Arrow defense systems have intercepted many incoming projectiles. Several have broken through, causing serious damage in residential areas. On the diplomatic front, the United States is reportedly attempting to facilitate indirect negotiations, using Oman and Qatar as intermediaries. However, Iranian officials have denied any direct engagement with Washington. The core issues remain deeply divided. The U.S. demands limits on Iran's nuclear program and missiles, while Iran insists on a ceasefire and the lifting of sanctions before any talks can begin. The conflict has spread far beyond Israel and Iran. In Lebanon, Israeli forces have intensified strikes against Hezbollah, displacing over 1 million civilians. In Iraq, coalition bases have come under repeated drone and rocket attacks from Iran-aligned militias. Gulf states remain on high alert, with strikes reported on airports, ports, and energy facilities across the region. Global markets are feeling the shock. The Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of the world's oil supply passes, is now under severe threat. Brent crude oil prices have surged toward $120 per barrel, the highest level since 2008. The International Energy Agency has called this the largest supply disruption in the history of the global oil market. The human cost is devastating. More than 1,400 civilians have been killed in Iran in the first weeks of the conflict. Hundreds of thousands have been displaced across Lebanon. The United Nations Human Rights Chief has warned that attacks on hospitals, schools, and energy infrastructure amount to serious violations of international law, with no clear path to de-escalation. The coming days will be critical. The world watches as two parallel tracks, military escalation and fragile diplomacy, race forward. Stay informed.